Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. We just got back from a pilgrimage. That's what I call it. About once a year, Lori and I head for Crystal Cove near Newport Beach in Southern California. It's that exact same spot. I can walk to it. I can see it right exactly where it was that when I found the very first original Gratitude Rock. Unfortunately, as you walk the beach now, you can't find a single rock for a space of almost a mile. I don't know, things are just changing. Because I try to find a rock to bring back, and I had to walk quite a ways just to find a rock to bring back with me. But what a lovely experience to have a pilgrimage, a time when you just stop and reflect on all of those things that you're grateful for. When you realize those things that you were worrying about were not happening to you, but they were happening for you. When you start to realize the enormous blessings that we have in our lives, the opportunities to grow, to be strengthened, and to love. And so it's a replenishing, if you will, of that spirit of gratitude. And what a refreshing, empowering experience that is. And I'm so grateful for it. September is a special month for us. September is nationally known, and I think worldwide known, as September is the month dedicated or focusing in on childhood cancers. It's the golden ribbon, not the pink ribbon. And as we start looking, childhood cancer is kind of an interesting thing. Everybody thinks, well, they get it and they get better, but the reality is, since 1980, only 4 cancer drugs have been developed and approved specifically for children. And despite improved outcomes for the most common form of childhood cancer, many other survival rates remain less than 50% and in some cases less than 1%. And we know that personally. And as many as 85% of those children that do survive for at least 5 years, they develop one or more chronic health conditions, including secondary cancers. 85% of them carry on with some sort of an effect for however long their life may be after. So September is a special month. We'll be doing this month, we're doing our annual softball tournament this coming weekend. We'll have about 40 teams coming together with young ladies that are competitive, and they're out there, but the stories are already pouring in. Each team gets to have a cancer cutie or a cancer captain that they adopt, and they adopt them usually for the whole year. They just really, these girls just rally around them. Some of these young kids are already experiencing life-challenging conditions. They may or may not make it. We've seen a picture already of a team on their knees in a circle, praying for their cancer cutie. How cool is that? Later, we're looking forward to this weekend. It's always good. Later on this month, a group of us will be doing Rim to Rim in the Grand Canyon again and raising money. 100% of that will go into research and into experiences for young adults living with cancer. If you want to go to our website at wackywarriors.org, that's not .net. That'll take you to a paintball company, but wackywarriors.org. Go check it out. Go check it out. Lori was reading something on Facebook that was posted, and she reposted it. So if you want to go to her, Lori Brower's Facebook page, you can find this. But I thought I'd share it with you. It was especially emotional for her. And so let me just share this. It was written by a lady by Jessica Benston, who is a cancer mom. And she said, this is entitled 20 Things a Cancer Mom Knows by Heart. Once a mom, always a cancer mom. These are 20 things I know by heart. It is the most unnatural thing in the world to be told that your child has cancer. There's nothing you can do or say to take it away from them. There's no fixing it. Babies can be born with cancer. Toddlers can lie on the floor and throw a tantrum while having cancer. Little leaguers will miss their games because of cancer. Teenagers can go straight from the hospital to high school graduation, then right back to the hospital. Children can often handle higher doses of chemo than adults. Kids can play hide and seek. Chase each other in toy cars, and build an epic Play-Doh creation, all while toting an IV pole with chemo. Treatment straight up sucks. I can feel a fever without even touching my child. There is such a thing as radioactive urine. Sleeping in a hospital bed with a sick child teaches you interesting life skills, like the ability to wake from a sound sleep, grab a bucket, and catch vomit. Some kids can have the opposite reactions to medications, like, for instance, something that makes an adult sleepy might amp up a child. Having a toddler stuck on fast forward will make you bone weary. The first scar is always the worst. Taking that beautiful, soft baby skin and seeing it cut open is like ripping your heart out. You realize nothing is as important anymore as getting your child well. A mother's love knows no bounds, not even being puked on directly in your face. You'll never forget the smooth, sticky feeling of a bald head against your cheek. Every ache and pain, no matter how long your child's been in remission, will remind you that cancer can come back. Statistics don't mean a damn thing when it comes to your child. Kids never give up, and neither do their parents. So anyway, this is designed to maybe awaken your awareness to this terrible disease, this killer of children, the #1 disease, and what can you do about it? I'm reminded of a special quote, and it's relevant right now in everything that we're doing. Ask yourself this. Tell yourself this. I cannot do well, first of all, say here's the way it goes. I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And I will not let what I cannot do interfere with what I can do. Don't let those things that you can't do interfere with what you can do. Enjoy this week. Make it meaningful. Please write down that question, write down that statement, and ask yourself that question. Tell yourself, talk to yourself each day. And take time to reflect on the many wonderful blessings that we are all given, the things that can happen not to us, but for us. Have an incredible week. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.